Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in to Crypto Mainly. My name's Lee. Feeling much better. Thank you for all the nice messages and things. Actually had COVID, and I think I've got the tail end of it. Hopefully now it seems to be going. So thank you very much for the nice messages. Really appreciate that, guys. So we've got 301 subscribers on the YouTube channel now. Not been going very long, guys. So don't let that put you off. It is a very new channel, as is my Telegram group. There is a link to the free Telegram group in the description below, but you can also join the NFT VIP one if you'd like. You can do that two ways. You can either pay a subscription of $100 per month, or you can actually purchase an NFT. If you purchase an NFT, it entitles you to 6 months free access to the VIP. Please do make sure you verify my account, guys. At CryptoMainly is my wallet address there. So you can see on the Ethereum naming service, I am the owner of CryptoMainly.eth. That can't be replicated, guys. So please watch out for scammers. Only just use my account. And if you click on the link to Twitter, it takes you over to the Twitter account as well, which is another way of verifying it, which again is at CryptoMainly, no dots, letters, numbers, or anything like that afterwards. So thanks, guys. Let's jump straight into the content. So we got we broke down from the range as we suspected. I did think we were going to sort of find some support at this shelf here, and quite surprised to see that we didn't get that. We also broke down below this dotted line, which isn't very clear on this chart actually, but if you zoom out, that dotted line is actually very significant. Goes back to for a long period of time. Actually, if we look at that on a log scale, I'll just show you. This is my I call my scribbly chart, guys. But you can see it goes all the way back to the COVID crash, and in fact you can't see on this chart, but in 2015 there is another low in 2015, but you can't see it on this particular chart. This is my scribbly, what I call my scribbly chart, guys. So sorry, it does get very busy. And the reason for that is obviously it's my daily trading account. So, this is the one that I use to make my trades daily. Hence, it does get very busy. Apologies, it does get a little bit messy. But it is a good working document, and you can see, as you look back, you can see some of the previous trades and calls that I've made. So it does help, and I do journaling your trades, guys. It will help massively if you are struggling to make progress. My advice is, and the biggest step that I took once I'd got to that plateau where I didn't feel like I was getting any better, was to actually create a trading journal, and look back at the trades and look at measured moves and previous history and things, and just use the journal as a learning tool. Very 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 powerful there, guys. I actually entered the trade here at the support yesterday. I then added to the trade when we got down to the support area. Let me just see where we are on there. I made an entry here, and then when we came down, I actually added to the position. I did move my stop, was a little bit closer, actually just below this ledge here, and we found some support at this low here. So once we were looking like we were establishing a low there, I did sort of move my stop loss down, which is a bit of a cardinal sin. Usually, if you've set your trade up, and you've set your take profit and your stop loss, usually it's very rarely that I move that, but I did see this low here, and this shelf of support, and also on a 4 hour time frame, guys. I did notice actually that we do appear to be in a rising channel, hence the reason that I stayed in the trade. Normally I would have let the trade hit the stop and just exit the trade and just reevaluated and looked for the next opportunity. But in this instance, I did move the stop down a little bit. So from your guys' point of view, if you are interested, I would wait to see this sort of thing happen, where we come back above the 20,000, come back down and retest that 20,000 as a shelf of support before I would take this trade entry. But I'm already in the trade, guys. We may get another test back down. Once we've come up against this resistance again, there's every chance we may come back down again like this, then come up and then come back down to retest the 20k and then go up. So probably something more like that actually is probably more likely now. Just while we build some momentum and to consolidate under this resistance here. But looking at the strength of this move here, there's every chance we could break through, and obviously then get the continuation to the upside. So interesting times, guys. Let's have a look at the longer term chart on here, just see how that looks. What with the the new lows being created, it'd be interesting to see how well that looks like on this chart. So this is a a longer. Yeah, I mean, if we look at this, Bitcoin was sort of pushing the extremes of where we want to be there. But you can see actually on this on this daily scale here that we didn't quite break the this low range here, which is very promising. So obviously we've got some work to do now. We need to break back above this resistance line. We may sort of bounce along below it for a little while before we get that continuation, but we do need to get back above that support line, rather quickly, in my opinion. So, watch for the rolling over, guys. We don't want to see this being a bearish retest. That would be disastrous if we do start to come back down again. And then break these lows here. Then you've got to be very, very careful if that happens, guys. Just watch for that. Be very, very careful if that does happen. So let's just mark that off on there. What's the level to watch for? Let's pop the magnet on. So 19 so let's say 19,200, and then you've got another support at 19,130. So between 19,1 and 19,2 is a shelf of support where we don't want to see even 4-hour candles really closing below that. If we do, then we're going to likely see much lower prices, in fact. But as it stands now, guys, I do think that we've not broken the lows of this range here yet. So as it stands at the moment, until we break that 19,000 level, we've got lows, and we're starting to create higher lows here. We just need to get back above and into this bigger triangle and above this resistance line now, to feel a little bit more comfortable that we're going to get some continuation to the upside. So yeah, a scary couple of days actually, guys. It was looking like we were losing. I was losing a little bit of hope actually, and feeling a little bit disappointed that Bitcoin was showing some weakness already. But we've got to keep a very close eye on things as things stand, guys. As you know, as I've said before, time and time again, we are below the 200 SMA, as we all know now. As everybody on social media, Twitter, things is all talking about it. So we are below this orange line, which currently stands at 22,630. And the 300 SMA is actually at 16,850 at the moment. So we're sort of we're still we're still in. If we look at this on a weekly time frame here, we are look, it's interesting, isn't it, how things change. And you look at this as a daily, it looks like a bearish retest of the underside of that support. It does look like a bearish retest from here, and yet when you look at a weekly scale, it just simply looks like we've bounced back above the the support line. So yeah, it's interesting, guys. The weekly one is obviously the more powerful, and that's the one we want to keep our eye on. And of course, on a weekly scale, we're back above support, so that's rather nice to see that actually. So anyway, guys, a very quick video today. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please do come along and join the public Telegram group, and then you can see just how things get a feel for what's going on in the group. And the main benefit of the VIP group is that there's extra content. There's I do Zoom meetings from time to time. I try and do video snippets, updates as well if I see something significant changing in the market. So just a very quick video snippets in the VIP group. There's also, most importantly, is the altcoin chart setups, which is over the last few days been posted on average about 6 altcoin setup charts per day. On top of that, there's obviously the leverage positions as well, the leverage trade positions like this one, which are posted whenever I see the opportunity. Basically, I will post a leverage trade opportunity, and in addition to that, the altcoin positions are usually spot positions, so the ones that you can just hold on to. And the projections for the spot ones usually are anywhere north of sort of 30% target objectives. So it's a nice, comfortable position to have. It's a spot position, and you can just generally just sit on your hands and just let that play out. Yeah, come and have a look, guys. You'll be welcome. If you come into the public group, you'll see what a nice bunch of guys there are. There's some really nice, intelligent people that have got their own perspectives, and they all put their own share their own content and things as well. And it's turning into a really nice community. So do think about coming along and joining us. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there and stop talking. Take care now. I'll speak to you again tomorrow. All the best.